Howdy y'all. Today we're going to talk about my new Kydex holster from Craft Holsters. Let's check it out. Alright, so got this holster from Craft Holsters, the Kydex holster that accepts a handgun with a light. Now this has already been safety checked, so all you safety Nazis out there, settle down. I do all that off camera because life's easier that way. But this is actually a pretty nice holster. I'm not a Kydex holster fan, so I have every reason in the book based on just my lone prejudice on why to hate this holster, but I actually really enjoyed it. It kills me to say that, but I did. This is a great holster. Holds the firearm very well. It's got good retention. All the edges are beveled nicely. Nothing cuts into my body or anything. Really, like I said, really enjoyed this holster. So with all that being said, let's take you to the tabletop and get a little bit more in-depth with this. Alright, so we're actually on my countertop because I don't have the table set up yet. Anyways, none of that's important because what's important is reviewing this holster. So let's get into it. Like I said, excuse me, there we go. Put the gun up out of the way. Like I said, it has been safety checked. Safety Nazis, settle down. Like I said, all the edges are cleaned up very nicely. Nothing cuts into your body. Chicago screws here. Now, with wearing it for the last couple months, as you can see, these are a little loose. Now, this is a really easy fix, and it's just get a little bit of thread locker, put a dab on each screw, won't come loose on you anymore. If you're worried about ever having to replace these belt loops for some reason, I don't really think you'll need to. They feel really stout. I don't think they're going to break or anything. But if you're ever worried about that, back when I could still see and shoot archery, the way I would secure my broadheads was I would take the broadhead threads and dip it in candle wax and then thread that into the arrow. And that would keep the broadhead from coming loose. So if you're worried about using Loctite and not being able to get these loose, if you ever had to change the belt loops for some reason, like I said, you could use candle wax, but really, I really don't see any need to do that. The Loctite's going to do the job for you. That's really the only issue that I had with this holster, is these screws did come loose. Now, I Loctited one side, did not Loctite the other, just because I wanted to show you that. Long time ago when I started doing these reviews for Craft Holsters, I asked them, can I be 100% honest? They said yes, and I'm being 100% honest with you. That's the only issue I had with this, was a couple screws coming loose, which is not a big deal, just something that, and I kind of figured it was going to happen. I did not think that they would put on thread locker from the factory, and I was correct. Not, like I said, not a big deal. But yeah, it's got good retention. We'll put this back in there. But the gun still comes out easily. With that being said, we'll go back to the office. I'll put it on, show you how it wears, and I'll put on flannel to wear over it, so you can see how it conceals, and you be the judge at that point. But so far, so good, I think. Alright, so now we got the holster on. I currently am about 5'10", 245 pounds, give or take a pound or two. I wear a size extra large shirt. Size 36 pants, so just trying to give you my overall dimensions so you can see how a full-size handgun in this holster is going to carry. With that being said, I think it's very comfortable. Like I said, you can position it very easily like I just did. Draw and reholster. happens very easily. So, and I've actually got a bad shoulder right now, waiting on results from an MRI to come back. So, even with the bum shoulder, unholstering is very easy with that holster. Very nice. So we'll get the flannel on here, and when we come back, we'll see how it conceals. Alright, and we're back. So, I got the flannel on now. Gun's still over on this side. Is it printing? I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm sure it is a little bit, because what doesn't print if you got it underneath any clothing, especially if it's somewhat tight. This flannel is actually a size large, so it turns out I'm kind of going down a size a little bit. Yay me. That's not what this is about, though. Again, it's about the holster. So, but, you know, again, just letting you know that this shirt is a little bit snugger than, you know, what you'd probably be wearing when concealing. And, again, this is just to show you how it conceals. You know, is it pretty inconspicuous? Is it, you know, should you just be open carrying it with a sign that is neon saying, hey, look here, look here? You be the judge, but honestly, I think it conceals very nicely. It open carries very nicely. Personally, I'm a open carry kind of firearms guy, so yeah, that's just my preference, but I think either way, this is a great holster. So what else can I say about it? Oh, should probably tell you, this is for my Ruger P95 with, I believe it's the Olight Mini 2. I don't remember the exact name of the light. You can get it in a wide array of firearms, makes and models, as well as any combinations of lights that they offer those holsters in. So it doesn't just have to be an Olight. It could be, I believe, Streamlight. There's a bunch of other ones that I cannot remember off the top of my head. I do apologize. But I know Streamlight's for sure one of the brands. And again, the models are all on the website, so you got a lot of options here. So again, terrific holster, great quality, as I've come to expect from craft holsters. Really, with all the products that I've received from them, I don't have any complaints. Like I said, a couple loose screws on this, but that's going to happen when you get something that has some hardware. You know, it's the nature of the beast. A lot of places will not put Loctite on, especially something like that, where if you have the option to change out like a belt loop or something, you know, they don't want customers getting mad because they can't do it easily. So if you're not going to be paying attention to those items of hardware, again, just a dab of Loctite on each one, they'll be good to go. So overall, I think it's a great holster. Again, very comfortable, fits very nicely. When I'm wearing it, I forget it, and that is a really good thing in a holster. So if you made it this far, congratulations. I really do appreciate you watching. Hit those like, comment, share, and subscribe buttons. Go over to Craft Holsters, check one of these out along with their wide array of other products over there. They are great guys, and thank you for watching.